Hi guys, this will be a quick video on unboxing and first impressions of my new replica, and this is Sig Sauer Proforce M17 made by Sig Sauer. So what we have here is standard carton box, Sig Sauer specifications of the gun, nothing special. Let's see what's inside. That's the interesting part. Okay, we have the gun itself. And I hope we have a magazine. We do have. And Allen key and a cap or something, I'm not sure about that one. We'll check it out later. User manual or warning brochure, whatsoever. We're gonna spend time on this one right now. Sig Sauer M17 Airsoft blowback pistol, replica of the Army M17 made by Sig Sauer themselves. Let's start with the pistol dimensions first. Total weight of this replica is 830 grams, I believe, including the magazine. Inner barrel length of 105 millimeters, total length of 119 millimeters, and the magazine holds up to 21 BBs. What are the features of Sig Sauer Proforce M17? Full metal slide with blowback action, hop-up adjustable, replica of the US Army M17 pistol, works with both green gas and CO2. With green gas, this gun provides power of 320 FPS, and with CO2 up to 410 FPS. And one of the best one for me personally is the optic ready slide with removable sights plate, and that's why I also got this bad boy. Sig Air low profile reflex sight. I believe it was made specifically for this pistol. I'm not sure about this, but I can't wait to put my hands on that guy, and there will be a separate video once I put it on the pistol and I try it out. Let's talk about the design of the gun. There is a grip on the slide on both the front and the back. Really nice metal sound. White sights. There is 9x19 on the barrel on the right side. Nice engraving on the left. Sig Sauer P320 M17. We have unique serial number for each pistol. Polymer frame with big trigger guard, so if you have gloves you have no issues with it. The grip itself, it's pretty cool. I like how it looks. It looks like a rubber, but it's plastic. However, it is really comfortable. It just works. It's fine. It's not fat, it's not wide. You have the place for your thumbs on both sides. Really nice grip. I love it. And extended magazine. It's not only cap, it's a magazine itself. It's up down to here. Pretty smallish slight release and safety. Operational wise, really nice by using both hands. Also no problem with one, I would say. The visibility of the sights is pretty good one, really nice to align them. The grip on the sight is pretty enough to load and use it. I don't like the small slide release. It's not really comfortable and it's small. Also, it's bended down and I feel like my thumbs is sliding over it. The other thing is that the safety notch is a little bit bigger than the slide release, so most of the times I'm hitting the safety and it's hurting my finger. Especially if you're used to release the slide by sliding your thumbs down like this, then you're for sure ending up hitting the safety instead of the slide release. Instead, you want to bend your thumbs like this. I really like the grip on this gun. It's big enough, and we have the extended magazine. The magazine is big one. Easy to load. If I find a magwell for this, I believe it's gonna be even easier to load and even more cool looking. Let's check the trigger. Really nice click on it. Also the trigger pull here, once loaded, is like 2 millimeters or so. A really short one. I like it. Feels fine, but again, dry fire is not always like when you're actually shooting, so I need to spend a few magazines before I make some final judgment on this one. But it's damn big, solid pistol so far, at least on looks. Let's check the magazine. The magazine is extended one, however it's not a cap, but the magazine itself, it's a big one. The interesting point here is that the magazine is big, however you can get only 21 BBs inside. That's strange to me, but whatever. We have really nice grip on the spring catch, no issue operating with it. Here is the wider insertion point where you can speed load your BBs. It could be better, but yeah, it should do the work. What else? Nice engraving on the right side. Overall looks really solid, and I do really appreciate the design for the CO2 bottles. So my other pistol, it's with closed magazine here, and in order to change the bottle you need to remove the cap, unscrew the whole thing, remove the bottle, put the new one, screw it back again, put the cap again. My point is, this is supposed to save me some time, not needing to remove the cap and less work on the screw. So, good one on this one. This is CO2 magazine and it's advertised with 410 FPS or 1.7 joules. We'll test this one at some point. So far, I have two general concerns, and please hear them both. One is pretty big one, I'm gonna leave it as the last one. The first one is on the slide release. It's small, my thumb slips over it, and it's not really comfortable to use. We'll see after a few hours of shooting in games, maybe it's not such a big deal breaker, but yeah. My second concern is on the general durability of this gun. I will tell you why. On most of the sites, retailers and YouTube reviews, I didn't spot any issue with that gun, general issues. However, when I landed on the Sig Sauer official website, and for my surprise, the average review rating there was pretty low. By pretty low I mean something like 2.5 out of 5 stars. There were two main issues that were noted there by the users. One is for broken nozzle. This is the plastic part right here that is below the slide, and it transfers the air through the inner barrel. And the second, which is more interesting, one is for broken or cracked slides. The slide is supposed to be a metal one and should be the strongest part of the gun, but yeah, literally there are pictures of broken slides and nozzles there. Those reviews raised alert with me, so I went back and checked some other retailers' reviews. I went trying to went and check them at least 70% of the reviews. What's the average like? Do you have some similar mentions like on the official website of Sig Sauer? And I did find a few. There were maybe less than 5% of the reviews on some of the bigger retailers' websites. And the ones that I found, the negative one, especially for broken nozzle and slide, all of them were pretty old ones. They were like in the years of 2019, 2020. Currently we're 2023, 3-4 years later, and in the latest, at least in the latest 1 or 2 years, I didn't find any negative review with those issues. So this could be related to some bad batches, bad production line that came out in those years. I don't know. I couldn't find any information on that part, nor from Sig Sauer. I just hope Sig Sauer makes some action and fixed those issues. And yeah, but it's currently just a hope. If you're making any purchase decision on shall you get or not get that gun, I want you to be as much as informed you can be. That's my only purpose. I never shot with this gun yet. I'm literally waiting to finish with that video, and I'm gonna start, and after a few weeks I will provide some more sophisticated feedbacks on operational, shooting accuracy, gas efficiency, and if it's still holding with me or it does not. But yeah, currently my expectations are pretty low and I'm gonna live with it. Final conclusion. Guys, this is not a cheap pistol, and it has its own flaws, plus there is nothing wow about it on the design. There is a little bit engraving right here and that's it. However, it has its own personality, own look, especially if you see it with the red dot, it looks amazing. Really nice grip. Great sights out of the box, especially if you don't want to spend additional money on the red dot. You don't need. Solid feel, and you have the great versatility with CO2 and Green gas magazine. Also, it's pretty powerful when you're using the CO2, at least on paper. I'm gonna check it out later. Some users had experienced a broken slide and nozzle. I hope those issues are resolved and they do not surface anymore. So guys, if you have any suggestions, comments, or some different experience, especially with that specific airsoft replica, please leave me a comment, let me know about it so we can share with other people. Thank you for watching, thank you for spending your time with me, and have a great day.